Kansas, where you'll hear EMAW, every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child love the Kansas State Wildcats. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Cincinnati Bearcats taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Just a short pass to the tight end. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So Cincinnati's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so How do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. The throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Zings it complete to the right. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
On the read. Keeps it. Touchdown, Bearcats! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz here. From the red zone, looking for a man. Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Barnett. With the catch, it's Robinson. Open space at the 25. A huge... So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Sometimes the timing of the screenplay, it takes a little bit of time to get some depth and a little bit of acting by the quarterback and the running back. Well, they didn't win an Oscar. Let's put it that way. Not good acting. That play went nowhere. The screen pass was not successful.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Quarterback making checks. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Dances away. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Wide open downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. He wants to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
It'll be 3rd and long. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. And with... Just listen to the Little Apple. You can hear it all the way to the Big Apple as they try to get the defense off the field. They'll try to get the first through the air. Working that left side now. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Bearcats come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Got it in the middle with Simmons. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Makes the catch. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. It's first down from the 11. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to... For quarterback, this defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open. Easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest. Put 6 up on the board.
setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. To the air, it's Barnett. Got his man on the right. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the...
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you're seeing on both sides, really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Going over the top. Hauls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Wildcats! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 11 over Fresno State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will... Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. He wants to change this route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Lots of room to run. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. He'll pull it on the read. Powers through the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But you see how mixing in the quarterback run, too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. You want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime. Or do you go for two? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. To the air, it's Barnett. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
And after that incompletion as a play caller, you need to go back to the well. You can't be afraid to call what has already worked well in this game for you. You've got a tie game. You've had a lot of success, whether it's been running or whether it's been throwing. Think about the playmakers that have stepped up in this game, and don't be afraid to double back and call something that had success earlier in the game.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
How about that play? Laterally the football, like that's dangerous on a kickoff with so many fast guys coming down the field. A lot can go wrong, but man, did it look sweet. The nice little lateral kickoff return, you don't see that very often.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. So a dynamite play there. 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. from inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Here's a heat. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Jayhawks will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcats offense will have the ball first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down.
Oh, he's got some space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Bearcats want to move quickly.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better.
Going deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Right on the money. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. Fourth down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect, a costly turnover on downs. So Kansas offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons. And
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Now facing a third and long. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. He's got the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to have to be unleashed. Oh, they blocked it. Defense has it.
yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
Offense working from the pistol. On the option. Now the pitch. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And the Bearcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, the power run here. Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed down at the 18, and they're in business.
And that is such great execution by this offense. Third down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Bearcats in the hurry up. From the gun on third down. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Bearcats Bearcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bearcats! Great job by the back on the option. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take... Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, he's got a chance. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it late in the football.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got a man. Shakes off the defender. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, better look out. There he goes. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
They'll run play action. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch one, but the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Complete out of the backfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge 1st down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Breaks into the open. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Bearcats will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Back to throw, it's Marshall. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete on 4th. And man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Great place to start for this offense. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The handoff to Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to... Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together... Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Finds the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Defense looks as if it's coming. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Man, that is a big hit, and that's a hit that I'm going, listen, from the OC, I'm the head coach. I don't want to take many of those. I want to run the RPOs, and I want to run my quarterback. But, Palmer, I got to understand the difference between the critical situations when I want him to take hits and the other times when I want him to take a slide.
Yeah, you got to live to play another day if you're this quarterback right now. You know this defense, their eyes are lighting up every time they see you take off and run. They know they're going to get those opportunities to try to put you down. You've got to slide. You've got to try to get it.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man down the middle. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds, marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return. welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Cincinnati Bearcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The Bearcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Punts it out of the air. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate.
Oh, he's got some space. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the inside give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Motion from the back. He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Here's the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Under fire. Hit as he throws.